Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I wanted to do this video for you because I am bowled over by the care that is within the colouring community here on YouTube. Having been away for a few weeks, well it's more than a few weeks, it's about 4 I think in total, I've been contacted by Rachel Mintz who sent me gifts. And I've got a pile next to me of books from well-wishers and friends that I've made through YouTube that have wanted to send me gifts of well wishes. So I want to share them with you because there is nothing like that feeling that you're wanted and you've got friends around you, and this is how I've been made to feel over the last few weeks, and I just can't thank everybody enough for that support because it was truly needed. I will go into more detail when I do a colour and chat, but it's not the time or place when I want to show you these gorgeous books. So the Rachel Mintz company sent me this 100 grayscale, cute grayscale colouring books for adults, and it incorporates some of her other images that you might have seen and some that you might not. It is on Amazon print paper, but it's nice paper, you know, it works with Prismas beautifully. So let's have a look. So we've got sweet vintage style cuties, lovable fluffy teddies, adorable bunnies, playful hugs and innocence. So if you've heard of any of those, you'll know. You'll have recognised some images, but some I haven't got. So beautiful this book belongs to page, and look at the size of this thing. It's A4, look how thick it is. And then we go straight into the gorgeous images, and they are one-sided and right up my street. They're that whimsical, innocent, cute style that I absolutely love. So if you're watching, Rachel Mintz company, thank you so much, because the message, I'll keep flipping while I'm chatting, the message I had for them was, you haven't posted for a while, we're going to send you some colouring books, I hope you're okay. I mean, how lovely is that? You know, no pressure to share, to put them up, but I thought it really touched me, you know, that they are a company that need and want business, but yet they reached out to me even though I hadn't posted for a while and still sent me this gorgeous colouring book. So there are lots and lots and lots and lots of pages. I like the giraffe, and something for everyone. You can ink with them, you know, if you wanted to photocopy it onto better paper, you chalk pastel on this paper. I don't mind it actually. If you're using Prismas, let me bring you in a little bit. If you're using Prismas, I don't mind this paper. So I am back, and I'll be picking a colour along to do with you all really soon. I'm just going to have to take it steady and easy. But with gifts like these and previous gifts that I've had, what more can I ask, you know, for choices to colouring? Oh, that's sweet. Mum is best. Yes, I am. So, as you can see, just adorable, both landscape and portrait images. This one's so cute, isn't he? I'll keep going. I wonder if Karen, Zucchini Kitty, has seen this one. I know how much she loves snails. That's an awesome picture. I like that. They're all beautiful. They're all so innocent and beautiful. I mean, look at that. Sitting on a cherry branch. Isn't that gorgeous? That little fairy. I'll have to come back out a bit. Little tatty teddy. And it just keeps producing. It gets better and better as we go along. This video is probably going to be a long one because I've got a lot to show you. But I think you get the drift of how wonderful and cute this book is. I'll have to go on and have a look on Amazon and see if I can find how much it is. I'll do that while I'm flicking through the pages. I'm typing as well. Can't flip and type. Who said women can multitask? It's not true, people, it's just not. Oh, I like that one, look at that. £7.79 in English money. Yeah, so around £7.99 for 100 images. That I'm not aware that they repeat. I think they are. When it says 100, you get 100. So isn't that awesome? So he's adorable, isn't he? He's a little like Benny Blue, but obviously that's a Christine Karen one. But he is a little bit like Benny Blue. That cute. Look at those eyes. They're just. I'll just do it quick because I've got 300 pages that we're going to have to. But I think you get the drift of how wonderfully cute this book is. Look at that one with this carrot. So I think this might be like the friendship range. You see the bunny in that? Look at them. So I hope you don't mind spending a bit of time with me while I flip through all these incredible books that I've been lucky enough to receive. And I want to share with you all. Look at that piggy. I've got a thing about piggies. I don't know what it is. I like them. Little piggies. Oh, that's nice. That's lovely. And that's what I felt about you guys over the last few weeks, that you're always there for me, and you know, it's so wonderful to feel that you're not alone. Oh look, just gorgeous. Yeah, that's from the friendship book, isn't it? Aren't they lovely? I like that one. Look at his little teeth. That's gorgeous, I like that one. In fact, I might signpost that. Let me put a little postcard in there because that's just adorable. I really like that one. Yeah, that's so cute. Oh, look, little boy kissing his rabbits. Oh, it's so lovely, see? Not nostalgic at all. So, and there you go. And yeah, there's friendship, in love. What else have they got? Innocence, cuteness, which it does say, I think, at the beginning, but sweet mum, love and hugs. There you go. So that was the first one that Rachel Mintz sent me, which I think you'll agree, yeah, I'm very lucky to have received. 100 cute grayscale colouring books for adults. And it's got that little guy on the front. So I'm going to put that to one side. And then the next one they sent me is 100 landscapes. Now, I think they know me. I think they must have been watching my channel. Because they know, clearly, that I like cute, innocent, and I like scenery. So I apologise. This one is 100 landscapes colouring book. And I can just see if I can scroll down. Yeah, there it is. It's £7.99, the same. So you've got realistic and picturesque nature outdoors, beautiful relaxing beach houses, lighthouses, rural houses, and relaxation for adults. Okay, straight into it. We've got a colour testing page this side, which is helpful. Again, Amazon print, but again, that doesn't bother me. You can always copy it if you are adverse to colouring on Amazon paper. And actually, they might look quite intricate, but I don't think it'd be that hard to colour it. You know? Nice sketchy one. I like sketchy. That is gorgeous. That reminds me of like a place where we go by on our holidays. Little field in a church. It's the very romantic scenery. Romantic, calm images. Mountains. That's gorgeous. I shouldn't mind going for a walk through there. I love trees, woods, walking by the river. It's very calming. So this would be good with inks too, because you could get a lot of that intricacy filled in and then just add a little bit of detail with pencil. It would work really well. Aren't they beautiful images? I'm going to flip because we've got, not literally, I'm going to flip because we've got a lot of images to get through. Actually, that's probably not even quicker. It's that hefty. Another lighthouse. That's a pretty scene. Just beautiful, you know, and they're not so overwhelmingly detailed that you wouldn't be able to fill them in. My log cabin. Needs a bit more trees around it for me. That's pretty. So just very calm, relaxing, simple images, really, that wouldn't take that long to make them look very effective. I mean, you imagine doing like, you could do watercolour wash or chalk pastels on something like this to give it just a haze of colour in the background. Just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Look at that. So, that's nice. A windmill. Just, yeah, what more can I say? It's just outstanding. That's gorgeous. I like that one. I'm going to put a postcard in there. Love that picture. You know, isn't it funny how just some... I can't find my post-its for a minute, so I'll just stick postcards in. How some just pop out to you. That, I love. I'll be asleep in there, if you need me. Yeah, I just love it. I can almost imagine sitting in the middle of it all, feeling calm and letting everything wash away. All those worries and anxieties just dropping away. So again, we've got some landscape, some portrait. Nice landscape scene there. And like I say, they're quite, some of them, you know, they're simple, so they're not going to take you forever to fill in, but when you have, you're going to have a really effective looking image. That's nice too, like that. So it's how do you choose? They have to just pop out of the page in a new book, and then you kind of sort of soak it in and think about it. That's nice too. And then when I'm thinking about what to colour next, you think, oh yeah, there was an image of that in that book. I shouldn't mind having a go at that. So really awesome, beautiful. Again, that would be nice done with inks and stickled. And you can, because they're single-sided paper. Oh, that's nice. My granddad did a picture of oil paint by numbers, which my mum had on the wall for years, and it was very similar to that, for water wheel, if I remember correctly. Ski cabin. Oh my goodness. So I'm going to flip because some cows. We are going to be here till eternity. It doesn't work, people. It's still too chunky. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. Just gorgeous. I'm going to skip a few pages because you're going to get bored of me wittering on about oh, look at that. Oh, I love that too. Yeah, you're going to get bored with me wittering on, and I've got a lot to show you, but I think you get the gist of what a wonderful book it really is. So that's 100 Landscapes colouring book by Rachel Mintz. Gorgeous, thank you to Rachel Mintz Company. And then they sent 100 120 unusual mandala designs. Now, I'm not a mandala fan at all. I do like, what's that, Circle of Life. I love mandalas like that, but patterns ones like this I'm not a fan of at all. But there are some in here. I'll just do a flip like this. I could colour that. That appeals to me. But when it's just a straight pattern, I don't like it. But see, I like that too. But I know a lot of you do. So should you be a mandala fan and in the market for mandala books, I like that, then this is the one for you, because it's 120 of them. There's some grayscale ones in there. So I don't mind them if there's a picture in them like that. That doesn't bother me at all. I like that. That's gorgeous, obviously. Love that. If they're just straight patterns, it bores me. She's nice, isn't she? Isn't she beautiful? So there's some really, really lovely ones that I would colour. That could be fun, couldn't it? Psychedelic colours in the background. Again, I love her with her cog earrings. But it's just the patterns that don't shout me down. It's just my opinion, people. She's nice. Put some gold here and round there. That would be very pretty. It's just, yeah, it's just my opinion. I know loads of you love mandalas and probably have just as much fun colouring them as I do in the choices that I have. That's nice. Look at that little poodle. So, it's a tree, some little deer at the bottom. Okay, so you kind of get the drift. There are lots and lots of patterned ones. Some more intricate than others. Yin and Yang sign. Hot air balloon. Some more of the traditional mandala. See that? I don't mind that one. I don't, you know, it's just the the patterns that I'm not keen on. But what a beautiful book, folks. So again, that's £7.99 in the UK. 120 unusual mandala designs for adult relaxation. Look at the size of that. That'll keep me going for a while, people, won't it? Okay, let's go on to some other stuff. Thank you to the Rachel Mintz company. I really appreciate it. They are gorgeous books. Now, while I've been away, I ordered this for myself, and I so desperately wanted to do a flip through for you all, but just wasn't up to it. So let's have a look today. Can we come in a little bit without me coming off camera? There we go. So this is Debbie McComber's, I think that's how you say her name, A Very Merry Christmas Colouring Book. It's a bit like the Mermaids in the Neighbourhood, the Denise Klett series, those books. So let's open it up and have a look. The paper is really thick. Can you hear that? Really thick, good quality. So I think it would take some water medium. I'll just break the spine. Debbie McComber's A Very Merry Christmas. Now I'm not sure if that's silent. Could be, I don't know. You know what I'm like. So this was published recently, and then you get a little bit of writing on this side, which I'm not going to show because you need to buy the book if you want to read it all. But look at the images, look at this. Santa and his reindeer above the rooftops. Isn't that beautiful? I can imagine this. I think probably I would paint the background black, keep that moon really bright with some metallic paint, and then do splattering after I've coloured everything. That would be so effective. They are beautiful, beautiful Christmas images. I love this, look. Merry and bright. The paper is, I know I've said it, but it really is. It's smooth, bright white, gorgeous. Someone's front door, all ready to receive their family or their friends. Isn't that lovely? Now I know a lot of people are not a fan of wallpaper pages, but I wouldn't class this like wallpaper. It's not a repetition as such. It's the chaos that I would have on my kitchen counter over Christmas if I was making anything. Not that I do, people. M&S or somewhere else, go and buy it, I do. Not that I wouldn't enjoy it, I do enjoy it, but it's just having time, isn't it? Then we've got a gorgeous little kitty cat who's settled down underneath the tree with all the presents. Just incredible. It is a beautiful book, and I pre-ordered it such a long time ago. I think it was like, I don't know, last summer or something, and it was, why am I thinking about Christmas? But I couldn't resist. And I'm so glad that I did, because look at it. Isn't that beautiful? It's really snowing heavy outside. They're just lovely, lovely images. Got the husky dog there. Might have been helping to pull the sleigh through. Some more simpler ones, but again would look incredibly effective coloured in. I love this one. Look at this. Look at that, isn't that lovely? Beautiful. Sorry folks, I get carried away. Just bear with me, I'm just enjoying myself, being back, sharing with friends, and just showing you. Better speed up a bit, I suppose. Basket full of Christmas decorations. Oh, look at the ribbon. That would be good to do in red and gold tartan, wouldn't it? Trees in a different part of the world. At the seaside. And we've got our Advent tree. And then, what better? Sitting inside, in the warm, pile of good books and a hot chocolate. Can't beat it. This is when you have to brave the shops. But they look like very nice shops. Flower shop, a holiday shop. Even the parking meter's been decorated. It's a very jolly town, that one. Your list for Santa, or a note for Santa with his cookies and milk, and a carrot for Rudolph. Gingerbread house, that would be so much fun to do. I like the size of the pages. There's my hand. So they're quite big, which lends itself easier to things like inking and painting, and I think the paper would take, like, maybe take ink tenths. I'd have to test it and see. Don't quote me on that because I haven't tested it, but it might. Like the Lizzie Mary Cullen books, you know, with the Magical Journey and Magical City, those ones. But this feels even thicker. It is like cardstock. It's gorgeous paper. I love these Christmas lights. And there we go, look at that, Christmas dinner. Yum, yum. Got the Brussels, the turkey and the potatoes. Could be the bread sauce or cranberry. Could make that cranberries to go with the turkey. Carrot slices maybe. It's making my mouth water. Another gorgeous ice skate and snowy scene. It is just a beautiful, beautiful book, and will go immediately next to my other Christmas books, ready to pull out very, very soon. Or, if I just feel like colouring a Christmas one, why not? Christmas trees for sale. They've all been decorated, those ones. Another one, isn't that lovely? I love it, I just love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful book. I think this was £10, this book. Oh, Nutcracker scene. Let me have a look at my orders. That's gorgeous, isn't it? course I wouldn't be able to find it, would I? No, because it's got all the pre-orders and rubbish like that on there. No, I think it was £10. Isn't that pretty? It's just, yeah, the angel on top of the tree. Gorgeous. And all the toys that have been left. It's one lucky, or several lucky children there, because there's 2 dollies. Maybe there's 2 children. Little doll's house. Ice skates. Oh, yeah. It's just a beautiful, beautiful book. And we've got a stained glass window look of Joseph, Mary and Jesus. Santa on a roof. Someone having to write all their Christmas cards out. Isn't it lovely? A letterbox stuffed with Christmas cards and well wishes. Like that one. That's nice. They're all gorgeous. I don't know why I keep saying that one's nice, because they're all just amazing. Children waiting to visit Santa. Another nativity scene. Oh, that's in someone's house, look, because there's that dresser behind. And then they're in their dining room, I presume, or maybe their lounge. There's a cheeky puppy who's got himself wrapped up in ribbon. Christmas window. And there we go. So, this is a very merry Christmas book. If you haven't seen it before, I hope you enjoyed that little flip through. Let's get then to the gifts that I have received, which I am bowled over with. So, I received these, and make sure I got it right, the day after each other, and I'm assuming that they were brought together. Please tell me otherwise, but I think these came from you, Lyn, both of them. So if you did, thank you so much. They've been on my wish list for a long time. Let's come in, and I'm so excited that I've got them. So this is Disney Princesses by Hachette Heroes. I've seen it about a lot, always wanted it, but never got it. And was so excited when this turned up at my door. I was like, well, I haven't ordered anything. And when I opened it, these are from you guys, wishing me well and hoping everything's okay, and letting me know that you've been thinking about me. And yeah, I won't go on about it. But so some amazing images, and you know how I like copying things. No reason why I can't pull an image up on Google, get the character, if I knew who she is, of course, and copy it. So I'm very excited about that. And them being cartoon characters, I don't think they're going to take an awful lot of work. They are double-sided, but, oh, I was going to say, but they're wallpaper on the other side, but this one isn't. So, ooh, that's nice. That's pretty. But again, of course, you don't have to follow tradition if you don't want to. Colour it the way you want. But I am a bit of a traditionalist, and I like to do things how they're meant to be. Well, not how they're meant to be, that's the wrong words. Traditionally is what I'm thinking. So, you know, a tree is green and so on. Or red at this time of year. Isn't it gorgeous? Look at that one. Snow White and Grumpy. See what I'm saying about mandalas? I love mandalas if, you know, there's a purpose with them. Even a bit of wallpaper sometimes. So, again, it's nice paper. Quite thick. You'd have to be willing to sacrifice these kind of papers if you wanted to use alcohol markers, but I think it'd take a bit of watercolour if you were careful. That's nice. That's Beauty from Beauty and the Beast, isn't it? An Ariel, that's a good one. I like that one. And that's a nice one to start, because haven't got to do the background. I do recognise most of them. I'm sure my son and grandson would be able to help me. But isn't it beautiful? Look at that perspective. It's a very different drawing, isn't it? That with her coming at you rather than just straight on. If that makes any sense. Yeah, I'm so grateful. It's such a lovely, cute book. Thank you so much. So if you haven't seen these, I think it was around £5 for this book, and as you'll see, it's a really hefty, chunky book, but dinky. So my hand, quite dinky, smaller than Rita Berman even. But if you like Disney, you know, that child in you just need that little bit of Disney magic back in your life sometimes. It's perfect. It's absolutely perfect. And I love it as Aladdin. My son, my eldest son, can recite that film off by heart. Oh, so you get the years 2009 to 2012, so I probably won't recognise as many of these because my children are grown up. That's Tangled, isn't it? Maybe. Oh, I like that one. Little froggies. I think it is. But yeah, gorgeous. I love it. It's absolutely amazing. Just something, you know, that you can pull out without too much effort and focus. You can, because they're cartoon characters, you don't have to do all the as much skin blending and hair blending. You know, just pull up an image from Google and copy it, and you'd have just as much enjoyment and fun. So a few more pages at the back. Unfortunately, I don't know what they say. That's a nice image. They all are. They're all beautiful. And you've got notes there, look. Isn't that nice? What a nice touch. You can cut those up. So you could mount them, make them into bookmarks or gift tags. Isn't that lovely? So that's Disney Princesses by Hachette Heroes. Thank you, Lynn, so much. And then she sent me Mythographic Animals, and this is by Joseph Kattenbang. I have one mythographic, but not by Joseph, I don't think. Who's it by? I have Paradise. Who's that by? Oh, it's by Fabiana Atanasio, the other one I had. That's the only one I've got. And they are such lovely books. They're Kirby sized. I'll have to come out a little bit. Paper is gorgeous and very, very well known, brilliant artists. So I'll just move the ticket. So this is from Lynn. And I'm gonna stick that in the front there so I don't lose who's brought me these beautiful gifts. And as you'll see, the artwork in here is phenomenal. They are, you probably are all aware, they're perforated edges so you could take them out and frame them. Very, very intricate pictures, which might scare people, but if you look at the detail one bit at a time, it's actually easy. You're easier than you think. And then there's little hidden objects in the picture. A bit like Kirby's. But the artwork is just outstanding. Look at that. Absolutely incredible. And there's a snake all wound through there. Just amazing images. Absolutely adorable. Lynn, I love it. Thank you so much. Isn't that good? I don't know how long we've been, folks. I hope you don't mind. but I don't want to rush any of them and you not be able to see, you know, do them justice. People, after all, have taken the time to send these to me as gifts out of love and kindness to me, and I want to do that justice. That's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that one. They all are. They're just outstanding. I mean, these are the kind of books that you can pick up. Oops, too heavy-handed, Lucy. It's another snail. I like this one. The kind of books you can pick up when you're not feeling like doing anything, but just sit and flip through and in awe of, you know, that someone is able to draw with such accuracy and precision and, you know, very talented. Very talented. Aren't they gorgeous? And there is none that you think, oh dear, that's no good. I love this guy. Oh, I love this little froggy. And they're single-sided, so you could use alcohol markers, which would speed up the process. You could also use ink tints, watercolours, all sorts you could throw at these pages. I do love this little guy. I really do like him. I'm going to have to get out another little postcard. I will put some post-its on these pages. See what I mean? That certain pages just sort of jump at me, and I'm like, you can see what I want to, how I want to colour them, and a beautiful swan. Isn't that lovely? Little ballerina slippers hidden down here. And I think you have to take the images for what they are. So you do the seriousness on the part of the animal that you can see, but embrace the hidden objects in there and colour them. It's what makes the image so different and brings it, you know, alive, make it pop from the page. Absolutely stunning. Look at that Pegasus. Absolutely stunning. I'm sure you've seen all these. Look at the little bush baby. Gosh, his eyes would be fun to colour. I'm sure you've seen all these, but I want to share in my sheer overwhelmed joy at being sent such beautiful gifts. Actually, it's not even so much the gifts, it's the fact that somebody has gone on and thought, do you know what, I'm going to send Lucy a gift, let her know I'm thinking about her. I had a most beautiful e-card sent to me yesterday by Victoria and was so overwhelmed, you know, it was just incredible. It's the kindness, that's what it is, the fact that someone's thinking of you. So that is Mythographic Animals by the fabulous Joseph Kattenbang. Sent to me by Lyn. Lyn, thank you so, so much, you know, means the world to me. Okay. Then, back in the summer, Hannah Carlson released, let me just move that. Hannah Carlson released Grains of Gold. Now, I was yeah, I have left it in the front. I was kindly sent this from Alison. Alison purchased it from my wish list, and we've both been waiting patiently ever since because they kept moving the date back of getting the book. Now, this is a collection of Hannah Carlson's best. It's a special edition book. And it is of 83 favourite illustrations from Hannah Carlson's earlier books, such as Daydreams, Summer Nights, Magical Dawns, Seasons, Jewellery Box, Spirit Animals, as well as 11 brand new drawings. So it's got this gorgeous gold cover in the front, and then we'll go into the book. But then yesterday this came through the door as a part of a gift. Isn't that lovely? All gift wrapped. And this is from, hang on, I'll show you what's going on here. There we go, just put that to one side. Give me a second. God, I'm so organised. And this is from my friend Bonnie, bless her heart, had brought me this. So you know what I'm like with wanting 2 copies of things. It's just a fabulous book. I'll start flipping. And that is because I fluff up and I like to be able to practice. Now this is a new image, this space image. That's a new image. And I'm sure there'll be detailed flip throughs of which ones, well I'm sure, yeah, that there are, of which ones are brand new. Like I think this one is and this one is. Brand new images. I haven't seen those before. As is this one. Love this one. I think. I could be wrong, people. I could be wrong. These are older images. So I was lucky enough to receive 2 copies. One from Bonnie, which arrived just the other day in that gorgeous gift bag. Aren't I lucky? Thank you so much to both of you. So most of these we've seen. I'm trying to flip through and find the ones that you haven't. Again, it's that gorgeous paper that will tolerate most things, throw most mediums at it. I've done that page, I loved it, so I could do it again. But what a lovely book to have. And it means that before I like to have, I know it sounds sad, but I like to have that spare copy so that I can practice first. And then I have a pristine copy. I know Claire Holloway and Colour with Claire would do that sometimes, have their pristine copies and one to practice in. I'm not sure if that's new. I've done this one, we did it as a colour along. I'm not sure. They could be, see, I could be saying they're new and I'm not sure because I haven't pulled out a lot of her books for a while. But definitely those ones at the front are new. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? Isn't that lovely? I think that's new. Again, could be wrong. Yeah, gorgeousness, gorgeousness. Very exciting. So, I'm lucky enough to get those. One from Bonnie and one from Lyn. Thank you so much, you guys. And then, Bonnie also sent me... Oop, there it is. I knew I'd lost the ticket. Bonnie also sent me... I need to unwrap it and put it in the book. Millie Marotta's new book, Secrets of the Sea. I'm just going to slot that back in so I don't... It's fallen out. Now this is Millie Marotta's new book. I'll just break the spine. And it's beautiful. So, they are double-sided images. I'll have to come out slightly. I hope you can see that. But, again, I wouldn't follow the tiny patterns. I would ink that or colour that, you know, the whale, as one piece. So it makes colouring easier. But you could, it's up to you. If you want to colour each individual little piece, you can. But this is a really, really lovely book. And I know it kind of freaks people out with all this little pattern, but I just ignore it. Just, what would you do if that was just an outline, you know? And it looks so effective and adds to the texture of the animals, or... Look at that. I feel so privileged and lucky and so well friended. Is that the right word? Befriended? I love this one. It's a little puffin. It's gorgeous. And part of my recovery was people messaging me, and I know I wasn't always instant to get back to people, and I'm sorry about that, but that's all part of it, isn't it, when you're not up to things. That's lovely. Look at that underwater scene. So you've got 2 otters, and then you've got these sun rays coming down into the water. Isn't that lovely? I hope you can see this clearly. It's just a beautiful book. And I'm so grateful to have it. I think it's one of my favourite of hers, I have to say. I love this guy. Because I think it's probably because it's simpler and the images pop more. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's just the subject. I think it's one of my favourite. Look at this guy. It's a wolf. Gorgeous. And this whole shoal of fish, it's just beautiful. Just loveliness. We're nearly there, folks. Goodness me. I have one more thing to show you, but it's not a colouring book. It's very exciting for me though. As it all has been. I'm just conscious of how long you've had to sit. Even my tea's gone cold. I could have split it up into lots of colouring book flip throughs, but I wanted to reconnect with you and to be able to chat my way through these beautiful gifts. It's just lovely. It's very different. But my goodness, they do look beautiful when they're coloured in. Apologies if you can hear that, that's my washing machine's finished. Telling me to get off my lazy butt and get some housework done. There's always a reminder somewhere, isn't there, of something you need to be doing. That's nice too. Look at that, seagull. I'm just very blessed and many hours of joy ahead of me colouring all these beautiful images. This is lovely. See, double page spread of seahorses, look at that. Can you see? Just love him. Oh, and then you've got the list of creatures. So there you go. So I can look them up and see what they are. Isn't that clever? And test your pages here, test your pages, and then Millie's other books. So that is Millie Marotta's Secrets of the Sea. What a beautiful book. Look at that foiling. Again, Kirby sized book. Gorgeous. So the last thing that I want to show you is something that I did purchase myself. It's nothing majorly exciting, but for me it is. Look, 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 look. Let me bring you in. Ah! It's Villainous Potion. Now, if you didn't know, let me try and get this open somehow. Hang on. My hands won't work. Sorry, I should have done it beforehand. Villainous Potion, if you didn't know, this is one of Tim Holt's brand new colours. And it is a gorgeous... It looks blue on camera, but it's definitely not. It's purple. I need to be able to show you it. Let me see if I've got a new stick. I should have. Yeah, here. Alright, so I've got my little jewel ended. These are just detailed blending tools. If you put that in, it will come up. So I haven't tried this either. Obviously I've just unsealed it. Let's have a look together. Look at that. Ooh. Oh my gosh, look at that colour. Oh, that is beautiful. Can you see that colour? Wow. We were in desperate need of... Oh, I was slightly off. We were in desperate need of a dark purple. That is gorgeous. I hope he brings out more like Halloween colours. I knew he did for some sprays and things. Look at that. I don't know why it looks blue there, but it's definitely a very rich purple. It's gorgeous. I'll have to leave that out because I'll have to put that in my order. So folks, I won't leave you with just sitting staring at nothing. that's everything that you kind people have sent to me, and I want to thank you so much for being there for me. It, you know, it made what I've been going through easier to cope with and bear with, and you'll never know how much that's helped. So thank you so much. And I will be back to do, I'll pick a page and we'll do a colour along. I can fill you in some of the details. I don't want to bore you with it all too much, but I'll fill you in with some of the details, and we can start getting back on track. Alright, my lovely folks, thanks for sitting and watching, if you have, all this way through with me, rambling about books, but thank you so much. So I'll let you go, and until I see you again, take really good care of yourselves. Bye bye now.